Good evening. Welcome to a Monday Night Live with ACR Protect. Spontaneous Monday Night Live on Monday, January 12th, 2026. I'm just getting home from work. I'm tired. I figure I'd hop on here and have a beer. I was going to have a beer anyhow. So, see if any of you other night owls are up hanging this evening. See what's shaking. If not, I also know that there's a chance that nobody will be here tonight. Justin B. Good evening. TD Knives. Good evening. I was wondering if there was any other night owls here tonight. I just got home. From work. Gen X. Yeah, how we doing? Scoot. Good evening. Sister Krista. Good evening. It is late. I just got home from work. I got home, ran the trash out, and grabbed a beer from downstairs, and figured I'd hop on here. You know, like I said at the beginning, if I'm gonna sit and have a beer, why not have a beer with y'all? Robert Ham, happy Monday, happy Monday. kind of a long day. So I figured I'd come up here, sit and chill. You know, Jacob 2A, good evening. I saw your video today earlier, buddy. That was pretty cool. You're testing that 22. That was pretty awesome. I'm whooped. We're gonna do a. So I don't know if I've had this beer on the channel. And Pete at home. Can't win them all. I don't know if I've had this beer on the channel before. It's a good one. One of my favorites. It's been around for a while. Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. 5.3. It is just a good, clean beer. Again, I didn't grab a glass. We're just gonna be savages again and just drink it right from the bottle. I think we'll live. It is a sissy beer. 5.3. It's just kind of an easy going beer, but I'm tired. I had a meeting with a client and ended up having a cigar, and I don't really do cigars anymore. I kind of want to rinse the cigar taste out of my mouth, if that makes sense. So, oh, look at that. Look who made it in. Just Lark, good evening. I know it's late, man. I don't know how long we're going to go. We're going to have a beer, just sit here and chat for a minute. Cheers to all of you. Happy Monday. At least we made it through Monday, right? Am I right? No Camo Can Busch Light. That was a one-time mistake. Actually, Busch Light's not terrible. Of all kind of the basic bitch light beers, I would say Busch Light's probably my favorite. And that's a stretch. You know. And then when we step up from that, like Coors Banquet, probably the next one up. I know we were talking the other night. I think it was at KP having a Miller Genuine Draft. That was kind of meh. I'd rather have Coors though, like a Coors Banquet personally, or you know, again, just a craft beer. You know, even though this is kind of the time of year, the colder months, the heavier beers like the stouts and stuff like that, they do sometimes taste better. But I don't know. This just sounded good. Just something just kind of crisp and clean and refreshing. Just that hint of cherry. I don't know. Cherry works in beer, kind of like raspberry. If I ever saw a mayo beer, ever, this is my promise to y'all. If I ever see mayo beer, I will buy one and film a video of me shooting it. I don't know what with, but I will. That's if someone comes up with some bullshit like that, yeah, I'll do it. Man, I tell you that, yeah, the MGD, sometimes something, I don't know what's in there. It does kind of give you headache. I think that's why I don't drink it. I don't know. I also like unfiltered beer. Like that's always really good. Just a good unfiltered beer. A classic example of that is like Boulevard. Boulevard wheat is unfiltered. See a lot of sediment in it. Add some lemon. It's just a good everyday beer. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? You gotta. That's all I'm saying. You could, if you take the time, you can find some good beer in your area. I promise you. Look at Lark. Lark did. Old Lark Shotgunners found some good stuff. Kev, how we doing? I look familiar, huh? I don't know. I'm kind of one of a kind, if you know. Everyone in here will say, yeah. Well, good evening, happy Monday to you there. But you can leave me playing while you're driving, man. Gen X, you little quitter. Kidding. I don't know how long we're gonna go, just because I do still have to get up early. It's a work night. It's a school night, as I like to say. With a calcium chloride in it. They actually do sell. They sell mayonnaise beer. What communist fucking brewery is making mayonnaise beer? Asking for a friend so they can burn that place down. Who does that? Like I'm all for creative shit. I am. Trust me, as soon as KP comes in here, KP will be like, no fruity beer, 2026, whatever. Oh, cool, Krista. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. There's, like coming up with some wild flavors and stuff like that. All right, Lark, I'll check it out here in a minute. Like there was this one, they actually closed down. They're up in my area. It's called Ingenious Brewery. They made some weird ones, man. Yeah, I saw that you said something. I'll take a look after this, Lark, and see what's what. And they were really into the sours. They did a lot of sours, and I was like, no, don't care for that. But they did some other ones. They did this one that was like, it had a Ninja Turtle on it. Not like the Shell Shock that I've had before on the channel, but this was another one. And it was strong. It was like 14, 16%, something like that. And it had it was full of flavor. And I remember getting that. I was so excited. It might have had blueberry in it because I remember being excited for my dad to come visit and we were going to share it because it was one of those, it was a big can. It was like one of those 19 ounces. And so I was like, man, we'll share this. We'll sip on this. This will be good after dinner beer. We had that. I remember my dad took the first sip. He's like, wow, that shit is strong. I was like, I know. Like, we can't be anywhere near a lighter right now. But it was good. I mean, just full of flavor. Full of flavor. But they did some wacky shit. But I'll tell you, there's some things you don't need to do. Anyone here ever had dragon fruit? No. It's gross. So if someone says, oh, I got this dragon fruit beer, I'm not fucking drinking that. That sounds terrible. Just like marshmallow, whatever they use for the flavoring or whatever, it has this terrible aftertaste. It's just gross. I don't know. Mayo on your sandwiches, but not enough to drink it. God, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. I just don't care for it. I think that's the one I'm thinking. Is it? There's another fruit that's not. Was it dragon fruit? It was something. There he is, KP. Oh, look at this KP right there, just for you. Cherry wheat, just for you. Sam Adams. It's a classic. It's been around a long time. But So, Lark, search Shell Shock. Just type in Shell Shock beer. And I want to say they're out of Dallas. See, I'm with Krista, Robert, on the dragon fruit. I remember it just didn't taste good. It didn't taste like much of anything. It was just blah. Maybe that's why I didn't like it. But there's another fruit that I had that it was just awful. I can't think of what it was. I don't know. Abigail, good evening. How we doing? KP, we meet again. Man, now you got me thinking. Maybe it wasn't dragon fruit. Dom, up in Alaska. Good evening, sir. Good evening. All the cool folks in here. But there's some things like, again, I'm pretty creative. You know, I'll try some different stuff there. But just so y'all know, those of you just coming in now, I got Lark talking about mayonnaise damn beer. Ugh. Jackfruit. Thank you, Krista. That was it. Jackfruit. God damn. That shit is awful. It's awful. God damn. It's like, smells like you gutted an animal. Like it's bad. What y'all's, that's what you said about your ex-girlfriends. Well played, Scoot. Well played. Yeah, oh God, it's just, jackfruit is terrible. What y'all's thoughts on pomegranates? What do y'all think about pomegranate? I think it's a whole lot of work for not a whole lot of, like, it tastes good. Pomegranate tastes good, but you literally like, oh yeah, jackfruit is disgusting. It's fucking gross. Like I think it smells so bad that it completely corrupts any taste. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense, like you can't get past the smell, so whatever you're eating, it just automatically tastes like ass. What's the temp? I was getting ready to ask that. Pomegranate is good. Have you ever had one fresh, Krista, where you cut it open and hope to God you're not wearing white, where you get that shit all over your shirt? It is high in antioxidants. It's just kind of a pain in the ass to eat. That's all, you know. I believe it. They are not filling, so it smells like my feet after like 6 days in the woods and no bath. Right, -2. No. I thought about sitting outside doing this, but I was like, it's not even. It's actually pretty nice out here. I just didn't feel like sitting outside. I'll just come up here and be comfortable. Let's see. Hold on. What did Abigail say there? Yeah, anyone that's not down with this, I try to make my lives entertaining. We try to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Warmed up to like 20. Old Guy Hustle. Good evening, sir. Been seeing you around today. A couple different places. Good to see you, sir. It's late for you. Gosh, it's creeping up on tomorrow, as a matter of fact. Let's see. What did Dom say? Did I miss something? Yeah, no thanks on that. Warmed up to like 20. That's no thanks. Have to admit you're not a huge fan of -20. I don't know of anybody. I'd be impressed if you found somebody that was a fan of -20. Like, oh God, it was bullshit today. It's only 3 degrees outside. I'm only in my comfort zone when it's -20. What is fucking wrong with you? That is terrible. Swan song. Hey, happy Monday to you. Creeping up on Tuesday, though. Those of you on the East Coast. Of course, some of you got a couple hours left to go, right, Krista? Got regular fucking heat wave there, Dom. 30 degrees. Shorts and tank tops. Go party. Who the fuck? Hold on here. What is this? You know what? People don't need to be sending emails at 22:53 hours. That's all I'm saying. That doesn't need to happen. That's bullshit. It's not even 9 p.m. there, damn. That's 2 hours. Yeah, I think it's going to start warming back up. The days are already starting to get longer. Have y'all noticed that? Oh, yeah. After being out in the field for a minute and then that shower, I can't even imagine, Robert. I never did anything like that. In short sleeves over zero, but not out from, man, that is, I can't do it anymore. When I lived in Iowa, I get pretty used to the cold. Then I got stationed in Alaska, or not. I got stationed in Seattle and did a lot of, we called them all pats, Alaskan patrols up there, and that shit is cold. On the water, it is cold. Oh god, KP sent some. He's been sending some glorious memes lately. There've been some good ones. Well played, man. Those were pretty funny. Those were pretty good. A pizza flavored beer. See, and I love pizza. I do, but that just doesn't, kind of like those weird sodas that they make, like the different flavored sodas. No. Right, I'm with you, Swan Song. I'm not eating pizza flavored beer. Down here, there's, it's probably everywhere. There's one that does a pickle flavored beer. No, I'm not doing that. That was pretty funny, KP. It was. Let's see. Oh, no kidding, Dom. I was never on any of those icebreakers. Dom likes beer flavored beer, right? I'm trying to think of some. I had this one that was kind of unique. Something bit me. Fucking mosquitoes never go away. That's going overboard with pizza flavored beer. It was a beer with jalapeno. Now, Voodoo Ranger does an atomic pumpkin, which is like habanero and pumpkin. It just has a little bit of spice. It's nice. It's kind of different. I don't want to drink 6 of them, but I always get a 6-pack every season and just drink them here and there, something different. But there's one, I think it's called like Don Jalapeno or something like that. It's by No Label Brewing, and it's kind of tasty. It's kind of tasty. In fact, I had another jalapeno beer with Randall one time on a camp out, and that one was pretty good too. Let's see, just commissioned this summer. Oh, wait, so converted from a commercial oil platform service vessel to, that would be kind of cool. Those icebreakers are pretty interesting. How they work. Yeah, old guy, that Fireball and coffee does not. I'm not even trying it. I can tell you right now that it's no. What did Scoot say here? Needed that advice a long time ago. Those icebreakers, they're pretty cool. So what they do, they so we have a couple of them in fleet right now. I know we have at least 3. I say we, I'm not even in anymore. Yeah, the longer nights in Florida, yeah, for sure, Abigail. I'm looking forward to the warmer weather. I enjoy the cold weather while it's here, but I like the cooler weather, not really cold. Let's see, contract out now for 4 to 6 new builds, medium icebreakers. Oh, that's kind of cool. They when I was in, I think they commissioned the Alex Haley, which is one of the bigger icebreakers. I don't know if the new ones are any bigger than that, but they just they go up to the Arctic, and then they literally sail around the world. They go to Antarctica and stuff like that. Like, it would have been a cool tour. I think you're attached to the unit for 2 years, and for probably 12 to 18 months, you're deployed. Like you're gone. You're gone and you're out there breaking ice in the Arctic or in the or Antarctica. And they do some cool shit. They have a bunch of scientists on there doing weird ice studies and shit. Pretty interesting stuff. Yeah. Yeah, all the seasons are pretty nice, except for summer here. Summer here is pretty rough. Granny Southern Corner, good evening. How you doing? Yeah, there's a couple in the Great Lakes too. I'm trying to think. I used to spend a lot of time in Kodiak, Dom. We'd go there a lot. I'm trying to think. There was one out of Kodiak, and I can't think of the name of it right now. That we'd see quite a bit. This is back in the 90s, early 90s. Oh goodness, interesting chat tonight. I would have never guessed in a million years we'd be talking about icebreakers. Never in a million years. I'll take it though. I'll take it. I do kind of wish. I don't know. I kind of wish I would have been stationed on one. I did some training with a guy, a couple guys. They were they were going to deploy on an icebreaker, and one of the rifles they had on the icebreaker, it was for polar bear watch, because there's a lot of polar bears out there, believe it or not. And in case you didn't know, despite popular belief, they don't just drink Coca-Cola. They'll fucking eat you. Like, they have no problem eating you as a human. They will fucking rip you apart. They're big, big damn bears. So, yep, I know of all three of those when I was in Seattle. Yeah, the Star, the Sea, and the Healy. Those are the older ones. The Star and the Sea. Are they still commissioned? Are they still around now? And the Alex Haley or Healy, yeah. But they when they'd go on those deployments, they'd have to train some people on the 375 H&H. That was the round they used for polar bear watch. Have you ever shot that? You ever shot a 375 H&H? Thing's a bruiser. Google that round. That's a big ass round. That's a big damn bullet. Yeah, I don't want to get hit by that. But that's we had a training course. Damn, you're hot. Icebreaker. Well played. Shy Guy. Good evening, sir. Good morning to you, actually. It just rolled over to Tuesday for you over there. We're doing a little Sam Adams cherry wheat, little East Coast Boston beer. 1:13 at 8 p.m. Awesome, Granny. Hell yeah. Let's see. So that'd be 7. I should be home, God willing. Yeah, I need to check too. Dom, were you in the Coast Guard, or are you in the Coast Guard? Storus, that's it. The Storus. That's the one that was up there in Kodiak. We're talking about icebreakers in the Coast Guard, not the Johnny Depp kind, like the actual ones. Oh, I believe it. Where was that school, Robert? No military, just a nerd. I appreciate it, though. You're bringing back some memories there. Like Trump, but he's not home. Yeah, right. That's a fact. I'm sleepy, man. I was up early. Working. Got on the road. Was at the office all day. I was very ready to get home. State Department for about 4 years. Okay. That's pretty cool. Is that Wainwright? Is that in Fairbanks? Robert? That's what I was thinking it was, wasn't it? They have an army base in Kodiak too. Hell, it might be attached to. It's not too far from the Coast Guard base. I know they utilize the Coast Guard base a lot. I saw a lot of Army folks on the Coast Guard base when I was up there. up in old Kodiak. It's a pretty big base up there too. Yeah. Kodiak actually is one of the few bases that has essentially like Coast Guard MPs. There's two bases. I think it's Petaluma, California, and Kodiak, Alaska, that has MPs. They're just military police for the Coast Guard. Only two places. They got to go to some cool schools though, and they'd help out. Like Alaska State Troopers and stuff like that with different stuff. It would have been a fun job to have. Really? When did they put that in, Dom? Kodiak's a big island. Like, I don't think you understand. Like, that is not a small island. That's a big-ass island. In fact, there's some... That and the woods on Kodiak are so damn dense. There are some areas that it's easier to get around by boat. Go around. Just go around by boat. That's it. Hey, Dom, have you ever been to the airport there in Kodiak and seen that bear? That's something right there. That's a big mofo. That's a good one. That was a good beer. That one went down a little bit. You can't spell wimp without MP. That's funny. That's funny. That's actually a good one, Robert. I like that. I'm sure the MPs love it. I think of all the branches, if you're going to do that MP rate or MOS or whatever you call it, I think the Air Force SP would have been pretty cool. I think that would have been a pretty cool job. Knew a couple of those guys. They seemed to like it, you know. Let's see. Okay, interesting. Dom over here dropping all the facts, all the knowledge. That's pretty awesome. I dig that, Dom. That's awesome. Yeah, I figured you meant 5 years rather than 5 seconds. I'm just busting your chops. Yeah, no, that's what do you say, Robert? What do you think? I know you were 20-year Army, but I think the Air Force SP was a pretty cool job. Yeah, I bet the MPs don't find it that funny. I think like the Navy, they have their master at arms. Those guys are kind of tool bags. I don't know. That's right, KP. What was it when you worked off? You were working in the Gulf of Mexico? That's funny. Luigi, good evening. Happy, well, it might be Tuesday for you there. I don't know what you're asking about him. Yeah, the Gulf. Yeah, there's a lot of offshore work in the Gulf. Yeah. Did you like it? Were you like 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off? Am I Elon Musk? No. No, I'm pretty sure I'm not. Yeah. Lark, you take care, brother. Always great seeing you. Have a good night. We will catch you later. The guy has some money. Yeah, I'm broke. I'm not him. There's no, I mean, if you couldn't tell by the look. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, that's the thing with someone in like a law enforcement role right there. Sometimes they let that shit go to their head. You know what I mean? You think I noticed that, right? It'd be one of those things like, what was that, Being John Malkovich? Remember that movie? That was kind of a weird movie. They went through that little closet door, and yeah, be looking through the eyes of John Malkovich or whatever. I was, yeah, pretty sure that's not happening. Oh, is Krista leaving too? Krista, are you rolling out? I thought Chris was just saying later to Justin. That's what I was thinking there. We got all the cool folks in here tonight. It's just kind of a chill. Oh, there we go. Okay, she's still here. Krista's still here. She's not leaving. I got your invoice. I'll square it away here either tonight or tomorrow morning. I was busy at work. I didn't get a chance to do it. Let's see. Shy Guy, when's your next video coming out, man? Have you been on any adventures lately? And let's see, Swan Song. I was actually checking out your channel today. Went in and did some likes and stuff. I need to get back in there and do some comments. Every Friday. Yes, you're consistent. There you go. Hanging like a tick to a bloodhound. I like that. Scoot has some clever ones right there. I'm telling you, Scoot, when you sent me the picture of Dan the Tiki Man, that just cracked me up. Let's see, what's the worst part of being in the military versus the best? Oh man, that's Farpoint. That's a good question. You got a couple vets in here that might be able to answer that as well, along with myself. I think the best part varies for some people. I think for the best part for some is, the service for country. Some it's to get some good benefits, a stable job, a career, stuff like that. Some of the worst parts are things like being away from your loved ones when you got to deploy. That's rough. Obviously, some of the other stuff that goes into play there that, when you're doing those things for Uncle Sam. But I enjoyed my time while I was in. I did, but I was also ready to get out when I did. And I've had lots of friends, family, brothers and sisters that have been in. I know some folks that did 20 plus. I know some folks that did 4. I know some people that did 10. And, it's just, I think it's really different for everybody, if that makes sense. I hope that kind of answered your question. I'm not sure if you're a veteran yourself there, but some things that are good about it, some things that are bad. Just like anything, though. You know what I mean? Yeah, Robert. Yeah, I knew Robert was going to come in with something interesting. Yeah, the politics are. I don't know. Here's the thing. I mean, even being in the civilian world now, like with my organization, there's still plenty of politics involved. People doing stupid shit. So I would not discourage someone from joining the service. I think if you were finished with school, and you're not quite sure what to do, maybe you're not ready to go on to college or something like that, I think it's a good way to get some training, some skill, kind of develop yourself as a person, and such. It's also fair to say that the military is not for everybody. I will tell you that right now. Like that, Robert will tell you that right now. There are plenty of people that don't need to be in the military too. Trade schools are a good way to go too. They are. There's not enough of that. The old guy. That's exactly what I was saying. Yeah, it's just there's politics in everything. There really is. So, and you know what? It's typically the bad part of about any job, right? It really is. People, man, yeah. Robert, you were right. This is a good beer, just so y'all know. It's a damn good beer. If you haven't had it, you should be able to find this everywhere. Usually like a winter beer. Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. Just a tasty damn beer. Just 5.3, nothing crazy. Disastrous. Good evening, sir. How are you? You been lurking? Been lurking? That's all right. You missed it earlier, man. We were talking about the Coast Guard polar icebreakers earlier. Pretty fun conversation. Yeah, Robert, I'm sure you've run into plenty of those. Me too. There's plenty of people. Even now, like I have I have a job actually, Adam. So whenever someone's like, I have a place in my heart for veterans, right? And I'm all for helping people out and stuff, but just because there are people that said they served, it doesn't mean they were good in the military too. There's some strange ones out there. Well, Adam, one of the things I do with my job, I'm very good at getting people to bend to my will. That's about as much as I get into with my job. So that's just I don't like talking about my work here because I literally just got home like less than an hour ago, and this isn't the place to talk about work. Right? Woof. Good evening. How you doing tonight? Woof and Snort. That's actually a clever name there. I'll give you that. Adam, I hope you're having a good night, sir. Hope you're having a good night or a good morning, depending on where you are. I mean, it's Central Standard Time here, so we got another 45 minutes. Oh, well, how you doing, David? David, how you doing? Right? Is that who I'm thinking you are? Bulldog Forge? See if that's damn autocorrect. No, we're not going to ban you, man. You can stay, you can go. Yeah, that's up to you, buddy. It's up to you. Yeah, we're just in here just hanging. Watch on the TV and chat on your phone. Hey, I get that. Sometimes when I do a different person, okay, my bad. I'm trying to think. I have another buddy that Bulldog Forge. Unless this is no, you're not. Yeah, you're definitely not Walt, right? Pilgrim. Good evening, sir, or good morning for you. You're East Coast. I don't know what you're gonna get ready for there, Adam. We're just here hanging, man. We're just here hanging. What part of the country you in? We kind of got everybody everywhere here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there. All right, okay. Bulldogs, my bad, man. How you doing? Mystic, Good evening. How you doing tonight or tomorrow? Good morning. We're just chilling. We're not going to go too much longer. Probably another 10 minutes. Wrap it up. I'm wrecked. I had a long ass day. So hope everyone. Yeah. So the best part about Monday being over is that it's over. So like we only have 4 more days of the work week. That's a win. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like literally the best part about Monday is when Monday is done and you only have 4 more days of your work week. Hopefully, fingers crossed, right? Chris, don't insult me. I'm not sure what you mean there, Adam. We're just hanging, dude. We're just hanging. Wednesday and Thursday are your days off. Hey, you know what? I spent many a time having days off during the week, and if it makes you feel any better, Shy Guy, I still work on the weekends too. I also work on vacation and everything else because we have created a now society. We have with these things right here, our little bat phones, as I like to call it. We've created a now society where we got to do things now. Don't say anything wrong. Well, I'll tell you, Adam, it's really like we don't have a whole lot of rules here, man. We joke, we have a good time. It's pretty chill. Like the biggest thing is just really don't be a dick. That's it. Like we can laugh, have a good time, and rainy days. How we doing? It's just a chill group here. We're just hanging. We're literally just hanging, man. No real topic. We've had a couple different conversations, and so hey, if you enjoy the crowd, you enjoy the room, as I like to say, hang. And if you don't, that's okay too. There you go, Pilgrim. That's pretty much it. Like that's pretty much it. I say, hey, I tell you what, I don't want give it a stab. What do you want to talk about? Throw out a topic here. We got another about 15 minutes or so. Anything you want to chat about? That you do. Mystic, what about Minnesota? What do we got here? I might have missed something there, Mystic. Hey, there's nothing wrong with boring. I'm just saying that's that make sure it's boring and not sad. There's a fine line there. You know what I mean? And for what it's worth, we all have those rough days. Oh, chaos, yeah. I know exactly what you mean about that in Minnesota right now. They're having a tough go. I'll tell you that. No, we got a good group in here, Adam. I think you'll like it. It's pretty cool, folks. A lot of knowledge in here. A lot of people like to share stuff. If you hadn't checked out my channel before, it's a little bit of everything. I'm kind of like a Heinz 57 when I do the lives. Let's see. There you go. I really am. Well, mostly I'm a nice guy. There's a couple people that think I'm a dickhead, but that's okay. Wait, what? What, KP? What? The channel itself, we've recapped it before. It's preparedness, it's firearms, it's camping, kayaking, having cocktails. The lives are what we do here. When I do a live, it's cocktail hour. So, and it's really just kind of a BS session where we just sit here and kind of cut loose and take a break from all the madness that's happening. Lots of drinks on the channel. Well, thanks. Ice breaking. There were icebreakers tonight. The topic of Coast Guard icebreakers came up. That was interesting. So hey, feel free to like and subscribe and hang. You hang with us a couple lives. We get you one of the mod wrenches, so a lot of people like the mod wrenches are they have a couple different attributes to them. You know what I mean? So I do not love mayo. I fucking hate mayo, actually. But the mod wrench helps you out to be able to go check out everyone's channel, because that's one thing that we do like to promote on here is getting everybody, if you have a YouTube channel, getting it out there, and being able to get more visibility and connect with different folks, because it's one of those things. YouTube is such a big damn thing. I guarantee you that everybody in here has something that you were. Oh, Dom's a mayo enjoyer. Oh, God. There's a lot of you in here. Traitors. I'm kidding. Oh, God, I hate mayo. Ugh, no. Gross. We're done talking about mayo. There we go. That's what we're going to do. Let's see. Wait, what did Dom say? Bad day, get on the ACR live and all that goes away. Right. Right. Guess who I did get to see today? HR. I got to see HR today. Yeah. Asked when we're going to go kayaking. I was like, do you mind going kayaking in the cold? She's like, well, how cold? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know. That's, the hot HR chick that I gave her a hard time too. Like I saw her, like, you ever get that feeling where like, of the He-Man male haters? Like she was trying to, like, I swear to God, like I'm sitting there trying to get her attention. I swear she was looking right at me and like didn't even see me. I'm like, that's kind of fucked up. Mitchell Gardner, good evening. Good evening. How you doing, sir? She just, I finally caught her like in the kitchen. This is my second beer, and I'm wrapping up my second beer in an hour. And this one's 5.3% alcohol by volume. I assure you, I'm not drunk. There are plenty of lives where you will see me get tipsy, but this is all tired. I promise you, this is all tired. I've been up since 4, so I'll be creeping up on 20 hours. Gen X, how we doing? There you go, Dom. So there's the daddy's been drinking, and then we're gonna need the daddy's barely been drinking. Krista, what do you think? I don't want to drink too much tonight, but I may have one more because I'm having such a good time. Home eating supper. Well, I might be careful, Gen X. I might ruin your appetite. Talking. Do I sit when I pee? So, wait, it was 75% alcohol by volume. What were you drinking? Good God, were you drinking absinthe? Jesus. Daddy needs to do some drinking. Get drunk like an asshole. Most of the time I don't. I'm not really an asshole when I get drunk. I just have a good time. I'll tell you, that's why I don't drink vodka. If I drink vodka, I'm kind of a dickhead. So, ready for 42 hours straight being awake or 42 hours of drinking? I stick to beer and whiskey. That's kind of my go-to right there. What are you doing up? Are you talking to me, Rainey? I had a long day at work. That's ACR's hilarious. The jokes get better. Oh yeah, I like whiskey. Oh yeah, yep. Why not both for 48 hours of I could not. Nowadays I couldn't do 48 hours of drinking and staying awake. I think the sleep deprivation is probably that is one of the worst things ever. That I am a cranky fucker if I have not saved Tiki Guy. Tiki Guy's outside. He's outside chilling. Oh yeah, we got some whiskey up here. I got some good stuff too. Whiskey has a weird taste. I'll tell you, it grows on you. I just do the that damn hashtag save Tiki Guy. I told you the story. So why that I chuckle at that every time. I have my nephew, like vodka because it's clear. He just turned 4 today, and I actually got a call from him. Obviously he's 4. He doesn't have a cell phone, but he had called. He had called us to thank his first birthday gift, and he's just an adorable little guy. He's funny as shit, but he was like 2 years old. He had this little toy. It was like a construction worker, right? And it's like it went in like a truck, just little toy figurine or whatever. And he called him worker guy. That and it was the cadence of how he said it. He's like, it's worker guy. And so as soon as we got Tiki Guy, I was like, it's Tiki Guy. And of course he didn't remember saying worker guy. But everyone else in the family enjoys the Tiki Guy. It's the little things. It's the little things that are entertaining, right? That's it. So, let's see. Yeah, the biggest thing with me is I just get grumpy. Oh, sorry, Two Wheel. No, you're not boring me, man. Two Wheel, how we doing? Oh man, you're starting in with the mail right out the gate. You don't even say hello. You just start in with some mayo bullshit. So Lark informed us that they make a mayo beer, and I have made a commitment that if I'm able to find mayo beer, no, I won't be drinking it. But what I will do is I will take it out to the range and I will shoot it. And give it its proper, dirt nap. Never seen anyone. There's a couple people in here that love mayo. I am not one of them. Fuck, I hate mayo. You know what? I'm gonna tell you how much I don't like mayo. Cause look at this. Thanks to our good friend Sister Krista, we are the founder of the Mayo Haters Club right here. I wouldn't say it's a cool club. It's a badass sticker. But kind of an odd club. There's a couple of us in there. Jorby, you'd say Gen X spend all the money spent. But Gen X, do me a favor, just save the money and buy yourself a good beer. I'm trying to help you, man. All I'm gonna do is destroy it. If my kids get it, well, my one son, he'll use it. But wait, so Adam, you don't like mayo either? Again, oh yeah. I got to see HR today, so that was a win. Oh God, I can't stand mayo. It's so gross. I don't like eggs. That's the problem. It's worse to mess with a friend. What did you scroll into? Well, that's a good question there, Wade. It's just a group of us hanging out, enjoying a beer, and chilling out. Mayo subscription. Nice to meet you there, Chen. Well, yeah, we're just here hanging, wrapping up a cocktail. It's been a long day. I'm tired, and I figured I'd come up to the office and hang out. I got one of the dogs in here, and we're just chilling. We're just chilling. I got like literally a swig left of beer, and think we're about to call it a night. Recently diagnosed with gallstones. Mayo was killing. What gallstones cannot be fun, and I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, I can't stand mayo. That's like one of the jokes. Everyone comes in here and throws those low blows about me liking mayo to try to get a reaction out of me, and it usually works. See, Mitchell, that's the problem. Those bastards fucking put mayo on that damn sandwich, even though I tell them not to. A sexy mail calendar. Adam, take care. Nice meeting you. You have yourself a good night. Thanks for hanging with you. Thanks for hanging with us for a little while. Y'all take care. Really call you, right? John, I am a veteran. There's a couple veterans in here. Wade, howdy. Howdy. Every day. There you go. Take care every day. Yeah, I've got a couple vets in here. A lot. Awesome. What branch were you in there, Wade? The real Wade. That's pretty clever. Clever name there. Air Force. Okay. My brother was in the Air Force. Need sleep. I need sleep too. I'm not too far from there. Rainy days, you take care. Thanks for hanging. I was actually in the Coast Guard. I was in the Coast Guard, but Robert Ham was in the Army. And old guy Hustle was in the Air Force. If he's still in here, he might have bolted. It's getting late. He's East Coast time. Yeah, I was just a puddle pirate. Yes. Puddle. You were close. Puddle pirate. I was a puddle pirate. We had fun though. Dave headed out. Yeah. Old guy Hustle. He was in the Air Force too. My brother was in the Air Force. I'm trying to think of who else in here might have been in the Air Force. In the Kiss Army. Nice, Pilgrim. That's clever. That is clever. Yeah. You would. How long did you serve there, John? Did you do 20? Did you do 20 years there? Gen X in the clutch army. Problem with Gen X is he listens to too much Rage Against the Machine. So like, damn drill instructor be telling him something, be like, "Fuck you! I won't do what you tell me." Right, right, Gen X. 2010 to 2014, long enough. Yep. That's yeah. Okay. Yeah. Robert was 75th Rangers. Yeah, and Robert did 20, you did 20 plus, didn't you, Robert? A little more than 20, if I'm not mistaken. I did about 7. Sounds like your 4-year-old, right? You gotta love 4-year-olds, right? 5 years Army National Guard. Nice. And you got deployed. Did you go to the sandbox? Robert, you did 12? I thought you did 20. Okay. Two Wheel, how we doing? We're doing some veteran chat here with all the cool vets in the crowd. Seeing what's what here. You know what I might do? I said I wasn't going to do it, but I might wrap up this beer and do a splash of whiskey. Hey, show and tell. Happy Monday. Yeah, it's still Monday for you as well. Happy Monday to you. We're doing a little late night live, hanging out and chilling. Just chilling. Had a long day. Just got home from work like less than an hour ago. I'm tired. I am tired. All the smart ones that are tired have left. Let's do this. Let's get a little, just like a little nip of whiskey won't hurt, right? Let's see what we got. Gotta get the cup. Set that down. And since we have the vets in here, let's do a little bit of the Pendleton Military Edition. Whiskey. We'll do a little splash of that tonight. There we go. Nothing too crazy. That set back down there. We have all the cool folks in here. All the Tool folks. Maybe you like Tool. I don't know. Cheers, everyone. Little sip here. Pilgrim, God, I just realized you're never in the late ones. You're not sleeping well, buddy? Normally you're early bird. That's good whiskey. That's good whiskey right there. That's what we needed. Robert, I do look forward to the day of having whiskey with you, my friend. I do. I look forward to the day of... Oh, you're up for the day. Good Lord, Pilgrim. Shit. That's rough. That's rough. We'll go a little bit longer. We'll sip on this beer, a little bit of whiskey, and then shut it down. I'm tired. The dogs are tired. I'm getting sleepy doggy vibes from Harry over here. Harry. Hi. He's like, you son of a bitch. You just woke me up just to say hi. You fucking woman. What's wrong with you? Some kind of Kentucky whiskey. Cheers to that. Show and tell. That's awesome. Much appreciated too, Will. We got a lot of good vets in here. A lot of good vets. Cheers to them. Mystic, my email is in the in my channel description, but it's pretty easy. It's just acrprotect@gmail.com. It's I don't know if Krista might be able to throw it in the chat. She's pretty good at doing that. Those red healers are pretty awesome. Brought you back to your... So, thank you, Krista. So, I mean, like, full transparency, that it's a bullet bourbon cup. It was one of those where I bought the bourbon and it came with the cup, and I just keep it up in my office. But sometimes I work from home, and I've found that if you pour whiskey in a coffee cup, right, and you're on, like, some of these meetings, they want your camera on and shit. I don't know why. No one wants to look at me. But if you sit there and go, no one knows you're drinking whiskey. So there's that. There's that. As long as I make sure that the mug is pointed the other direction, they're like, is that a bullet bourbon glass is he actually drinking bourbon? I mean, he does say some fucking off-the-wall shit But I swear he wasn't drinking when he said that. I was like, yeah, I know. I do. That is one thing you'll get with me. You'll get some weird random shit. Krista's Krista's the jam. You approve of drinking on the job. That's what I'm saying. It's one of those. That's how you have a face made for radio and a voice made for not doing 1-900 phone calls. You know what I'm saying? Right, KP? That was a good one. That was funny. It's and then Gen X with the wee little shenanigans. So like when I work from home, it's if I'm day drinking, as I like to say, why does he have cartoonish hiccups? Right. The typically it's because someone the 967 numbers. There we go. The like someone scheduled a meeting at like 5:00. What kind of asshole schedules a meeting for 5:00? No, like everyone's checked out. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm usually checked out by 3. So, Yukon Jack. I have not had Yukon Jack in quite a while. Oh, God, but when I did drink it, we drank the snake bites. What was it? Yukon Jack and lime juice. I've been fucked up on Yukon Jack. God damn, I had a neighbor that loved that stuff growing up as a kid. Oh my God, that stuff is... I need to try it again one of these days, just to say, just so I can remind myself. It's definitely not one of my favorites. Oh, but that Yukon Jack and lime juice. And then, how did y'all, so that was the snake bite. What was the southern snake bite? I can't remember what else they put in there. Yukon Cornelius? Well played. Well played. The same asshole. The safety meeting at 6:30. When you start at 7 a.m. That's right. KP knows. KP knows, yeah. Those are the folks. Southern Comfort and lemon juice? Ugh, I don't know. Southern Comfort is very syrupy. What, Pilgrim, do you like Yukon Jack? I just haven't had it. I haven't had that in 25 years, maybe. Something like that. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've had that. Yeah, that's funny. That these fucking overachievers fucking scheduling me. Just like when I'm at work, I used to be a whiskey. Okay, gotcha, Pilgrim. Just like, so normally when I go to the office, I go there early so I can leave early. So I don't have to deal with traffic, and I just, because I do what I want. And like, people know this. Like I'm out of there at 2 if I go to the office, so I can beat feet and try to beat a little bit of traffic. Lime cordial. I can't say that. I know what you're talking about there, Krista. There was another one. They did it with Yukon Jack. I need to ask my wife, actually. Oh, you got a bottle? Yeah. But no, they sent me this meeting invite. Sent me a meeting invite for 3:00. I was like, that's not how this works. I leave at 2. I was like, well, how about we have the meeting at 2? I was like, nope. I leave at 2. How about we have the meeting at like 1? Like, well, what about 1:30? I was like, you seem like you talk a lot. Let's have the meeting at 1. That way I can still fucking leave at 2. But 1's like 15 minutes away. I was like, well, get your shit together. You're the one that wants to have the fucking meeting, not me. I don't need any more meetings in my life. Good Lord. That's the one thing people don't need. You know what you don't need? You know what? When you get to a certain level, you literally have meetings about meetings. And I'm not even fucking joking. I'm not. I wish I was. I wish I could say that was a joke, but it's fucking not. It's stupid. It is fucking stupid. Old number 7. It's for quitters. KP, I've been thinking about that mead you're talking about. I need to try some more. There's someone here in Houston that I used to know that made their own mead and they sold it. I have not had Jack Daniel's Green Label. Is it pretty good, Pilgrim? I think I would have remembered that. Christy, you've never tried mead? You'd probably like mead. 15th year as a cop, Wade. That's awesome. That is awesome. What you don't need to say, like the specific town or anything, but what state are you in? Hard to find. Was it expensive? Right. Thank you, Disastrous. That's exactly it. A phone call that could have been an email. That's all I'm saying. 7 and 7 back in the day. I do remember that. It was okay. I don't know. Like good question. I mean, not wrong there. Zima, I do remember Zima. Oh, okay. Mississippi. Well, another Southerner here. Well, I'm not originally Southern, but I'm over here in Texas, Houston area. So thank you for not only thank you for your service, but thank you for your current service as a first responder, sir. Oh my God, the chat is just flying. Like Jack Daniels. How much was the green lit fucking Zima? Back on the Zima. God, that stuff was awful. Ugh. So where we go here. Wait, I'm not a fan of drinking and driving. That's why we're sitting here at the house. I have my cocktails at home. Yeah, it's just safer that way. You know what I mean? I whatever folks want to do, go cut up and have a good time. It's too easy to get a fucking Uber. You know what I'm saying? Or a cab or a ride or something. The fucking Mad Dog. God, that stuff is awful. Jesus. Next thing you're going to be talking about the Schlitz Bowl. Ugh. Leaving law enforcement? Are you able? Are you vested after your time there? You able to get a retirement from that? Because I don't necessarily blame you for leaving. I'm just saying. It's a tough time to be a cop. Bad memories on Mad Dog 20. No one ever has good memories on Mad Dog 2020. It's just, we should be ashamed of ourselves. Just like when I used to think that Keystone Light was the greatest beer ever. God, I was a fucking moron. Stuff. Moving to Missouri. Awesome. That's good that you're vested. That's good. What are you getting into? Like, are you just able to retire and be done? That'd be pretty badass. What part of Missouri are you trying to move to? I lived in Kansas City for like a year. Your real weight is the cops, right? For what it's worth, Mitchell, he doesn't have jurisdiction here, so you're good. I'm just picking on both of you. Oh yeah, Branson's nice. You gonna be on the lake? The Ozarks there? Ozarks is beautiful. I was shocked at what you miss. People trying to not incriminate themselves with Wade. Wade gets vested into the conversation. Everyone's airing out all their dirty laundry. He's Wade's over here like, I'm just picking on you, man. No, it is nice. The Ozarks are beautiful. Lake of the Ozarks, mile marker 5, I believe. I believe it's mile marker 5. Party Cove. Have you been there? That's a good fucking time. That's a good time. Let's see what's KP talking about. Okay, one of his videos there. Ozark's a good place to be in. Shit hits the fan. Yeah, a lot of resources there. That's for sure. That's for sure. Adirondack Mountains, that's beautiful too. House hunting this week. That's exciting. That's exciting, man. Hell yeah. That is super exciting. My dad's buddy, at his house in Iowa, where they lived before they moved to Colorado. They have a place. They have a place down on the lake. They love it down there, Branson area. I can't remember what town, but they have a good time. It's pretty down there. Redneck Riviera, in a way. Oh, I mean, we say that, but it's getting expensive, man. Everything's getting expensive. You can't live anywhere and not have some impact. You know what I mean? That's awesome, Disastrous. I'm telling you, it's still awesome, Robert. I'll tell you right now, the Ozarks are still awesome. I know we were talking on another live about in Arkansas, the Lake Ouachita. That's a hidden gem right there. God damn, I think Disastrous used to live over that way. He moved from there, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so here's what I think we're gonna do, folks. We're gonna finish up these last 2 sips. We're gonna finish up this sip of this Sam Adams. Good, easy-going beer right there. And we'll finish up this splash of whiskey. That is badass, Wade. Man, you're in good company here. I'm telling you, you're like all the folks in here. That's all I'm saying. Four depressing years in Manhattan. The city isn't for everybody. Yeah, no, I'm saving for you to sit on there, KP. I got 2 of them for you to sit on. You can double stack them. Are they too narrow for you? Oh, God. Yeah, I'm telling you, if we're not laughing and making fun of each other and giving each other shit, then we are not having a good live. That's all I'm saying. We are not having a good live. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, happy Monday. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into Tuesday. We're gonna give it 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes so that we can say we started a live on Monday and we finished it on Tuesday. So, and it'll probably be like the longest 2 minutes, But hey, cheers to the real Wade there. Thanks for hanging with us. It's always good to make new connections here. Do you have a channel, Wade? Do you have your own channel? If you do, feel free to throw it up in the chat there so everyone can check it out. If not, that's cool too. Just saying, like we're big on sharing everyone's channel. Growth for everybody. You know what I mean? Krista in here. She has a. If you're a cop, you probably like coffee. Krista has horsepower coffee. It's pretty awesome. Two Wheel, you take care. We're about to shut it down here. We got less than a minute. We could, Dom. We could. We have less than a minute. I don't know. No aliens. No alien chat this time. No, I don't blame you there, Wade. I do not blame you there. Fair enough. So, but the cool thing about this, everyone here has knowledge to share about something, and so when you're free and clear, and you do that there's a lot of good information. I'm sure people would enjoy catching from you. You know what I mean? So that's what we try to do. Try to share stuff here. I'll do it after you do, KP. Not saying it's aliens, but and here we go. It is Tuesday. So first drink for Tuesday. Cheers, everyone. There we go, gang. Thanks for hanging. Happy Tuesday to you. Y'all take care, and until next time, we will catch you later. We'll see you. Hey, buddy.